Actually, I'll just turn off my.
No.
This railroad had been abandoned for over 20 years, which made this next.
Okay.
Alright then.
I ready
Former
to.
gang members, what moment made you realize you needed to get out? When I had my first daughter, I thought to myself, I can't live this life
Asher.
no more. So I went to our hideout to speak with the gang leader, hoping he'd understand and give me permission to leave. I told him that I
Asher.
loved my daughter and wanted her to live a normal life. My own father was never there, and I would make sure my daughter never experienced that. However, our leader said the only way I'm leaving is in a casket. He said I knew too much about what goes on behind the scenes, and he can't just let me leave the gang. I pleaded with him, tried to show him that my loyalty to the gang was solid, but nothing worked. Even though I had never gone against him before, this time was different. I was determined to leave this life behind for my daughter, and I would escape no matter what. But I made a crucial mistake, which was saying goodbye. I had spent years alongside these guys, so I decided to give one last hug to my fellow gang members. The mistake was that my goodbye hugs were a bit too strong, and revealed my intentions. After I got into my car and drove out of the neighborhood, I noticed a car following me. They were two of the gang's lieutenants, so I figured it's a coincidence,
Asher.
and they're just going home. It was still a little weird though, so I took a
Asher.
few unusual turns to see their true intentions.
Ready?
To my
Are you
surprise,
ready?
they were still following me. Panic began setting in.
up.
I knew they were
Yeah,
either going to
it's
unalive me or give me a
updating.
near-death beating.
It's
I started
doing the
weaving through traffic and
updating
sped to
thing.
twice the
How
speed
long?
limit in an effort to lose them, but they remained on my tail like a wolf chasing its prey. Because I was so focused on them.
19% done. 20.
Alright, just go into a match.
21.
Go into a match because I'm not gonna wait that long.
Made a wrong turn and drove into a dead end. There was nowhere to go and I was cornered like a rat. I jumped out of the car and started running, but these two lieutenants were former Marines and quickly surrounded me. I begged them to let me go. All I wanted was to be a good father for my daughter. But was this really how it was all going to end? They smiled, and for a second I thought they were going to give me a hug and let me go in the spirit of brotherhood. The next thing I knew, I felt a sharp pain in between my ribs and collapsed onto the ground. I had been stabbed. They said something about loyalty to the gang and ruthlessly yanked the knife out, leaving me to bleed to death. I was lying in a pool of blood, screaming for help. The people in this neighborhood only opened their doors to look, and then closed them back up. They saw how I looked, and decided they didn't want to get involved in gang violence. Thankfully someone did call the cops, because I passed out and woke up the next day in a hospital, barely holding on to my life. That day, I decided to cherish every single moment with my family. I moved states with my wife and daughter,
better
and slowly
hurry up,
rebuilt my
because
life. I found peace in fatherhood and a normal job. Until 6 years
What?
later, when my old life decided to pay me a small visit. I was sitting at a cafe when I felt a tap on my shoulder. My heart skipped a beat, because it was the kind of tap we did in the underworld to let someone know we are not a cop. I turned around, and sure enough an old gang member was standing there. Fear gripped my heart as I realized we were almost alone in the cafe, and that my old boss had finally tracked me down. But before I did something drastic, the old man smiled and said that he's out too. He didn't want there to be any hostility, and just stopped by for a chat. We ordered some coffee and began reminiscing. Turns out, he also had a child of his own. Twins actually. I joked about how everyone knew he would have more than one kid because he was never careful. He retorted by saying that I looked like a retired high school teacher. It was an unexpected moment of banter, but it was peaceful. Eventually the time came for me to go home to my family. I asked for his number, hoping to stay in touch and maybe become friends, but he declined. He said it's better if we move on, and think of this meeting as a sign that we both successfully escaped that life. Former gang members, what moment made you realize you needed to get out? When I had my...
Alright, Callan, what is your percent at? Callan. Callan. The hell? Callan? Alright, whatever.
My husband wants to name our daughter after his ex-girlfriend because of a promise. Now, he has to pay for the consequences. We've been dating for a year and been married for 2 years. I got pregnant like 7 months ago, so recently, we started discussing the name for the baby. Ever since we found out it's going to be a girl, my husband wants to name it like his ex's name. It's not any ex, but the one he dated for a long period of time and loved the most. At the beginning of our relationship, we had many problems because of her, but she moved away, so the problems went away. He really loved her, and he never hid that from me, but I thought it was over once she moved away. Now he made it clear that he wants the baby to have that name and I can name the second child. When I asked him why he wanted that name so badly, he said just because he and his ex didn't work out doesn't mean he doesn't want something to keep reminding him of her. He doesn't understand how much it's affecting me and keeps saying it's just the hormones. Is he still in love with the ex, or is it normal that he wants to name our child like that? Update. My husband, who called me so many bad names, refuses to talk about it, and still wants to name our child like his ex. The next thing I did was call his mom and mutual friends. His mom called me immature and said it was just a name, and I should only care about delivering the child healthy, and not argue with him over something stupid. Our friends said they don't want to get in between us and suggested therapy as well. I was really desperate, so I did something I never would. I called the ex. She didn't sound surprised at all by it, and said she kinda knew he was gonna name the child after her, but she explained it fully because he couldn't look me in the eyes and say all that. Two of them agreed, while they were still in love, to name their children after each other if they don't work out. She left him, and obviously grew out of it. She said she would never name her child after him because it's absurd, but she wasn't surprised that he still wanted to do that. When I asked her why she said that, well, here comes the shock. My husband tried contacting her via Facebook several times, asked her to meet up, etc., and she kept refusing because he is a married man. Here you can see that she is not a bad person, BTW, for anyone who asks. Her name is Aurora, and I wouldn't mind just naming my child Aurora because it's a beautiful name and she isn't a bad person.
Alright, let's just get into the match. Callan, what are you doing right now?
Loading into a match because that's what you told me to do.
Alright, good job. Thank you. Because then we can play next match and it won't kind of waste my time. Are you in the match?
Almost.
Alright.
I'm just gonna join it.
Well, I'm in a match and I'm
I'm gonna leave it and then I have to set it to viewers.
Alright.
On the rails long enough.
Can you turn that off, please? Thank you. There's a command in my game and I'm going for it. Well, now it's not. Oh, that Timmy's trying. I need Holy ma. Bet. Let's go. There's no way. I just got the best weapon, or I just got the best transportation in the game. Bro, what the? These people are stupid. Oh my god. I'm dead. Yeah, that was.
but I don't want to raise someone who will remind my husband of his ex. I thanked her for telling me the truth and asked her to inform me if he tried to contact her again. I confronted my husband about it and told him I knew the truth. Being an asshole as he is, he admitted and said there was nothing wrong with it. The baby was mine. She will look like me, and at least he gets to name it after her like he promised he would. I told him it was nonsense, and even Aurora said it was stupid, but he stuck to his decision. We didn't talk much, and he spent days and nights out with his single friends. Pretty soon I got a call from Aurora, and she told me he called her from his friend's phone and told her he is single now and asked to meet up and that he would fly up just to see her. After all those years with no contact with her, marriage with me, and future daughter, she is still in his mind.
Alright, Callan, are you in my party? Are you in a match?
No.
Alright. I just invited you.
And he wants to meet her. I'm completely broken. Divorce is the only thing on my mind, but it will be so stressful with pregnancy and everything else. I guess I wanted to be blind with him. Edit. Also feel free to drop names in the comments. I don't want to name my child Aurora because it would forever remind me of this incident, and I can't think about names, so help me out. My husband wants to name our daughter after him.
Police officer, get away from the girl! Get away from her!
My cousins are from Hillside Stairs and they're gonna blast you, fool!
That girl's 14.
She all woman though, man. You tax that for dead.
Hey, Smiley, is that your little cousin or what, eh?
Where'd you get this?
In MacArthur Park! I saw these two addicts attacking her, and I stopped them, man! I swear to God, I stopped them!
You're lying to me. I'm gonna blow your balls off.
Yeah, what's up, Lizzie? What you doing?
Hey, Smiley.
Doing homework.
You go to school today?
Yeah.
All day, you didn't dish.
Oh, I went to every class.
I heard different. Tell me what happened, okay? Don't bullshit me.
I got jumped.
Ready up, Asher.
You got jumped, huh?
Well, I think they wanted to, he just slapped me around and everything.
This cop came.
Kicked their asses like that.
Thanks for getting my cousins back here. You know this shit was just business, right?
Right.
Alright.
Get away!
My parents ghosted me after I married my husband and ignored me for 5 years. Now they want to be in my children's life, but I am...
How did life hit you with a 1-2? I was at a party in my sophomore year of high school when one of my friends started talking about stealing his older brother's car keys and going for a late-night drive. I really wanted to say no, but before I could, the rest of my friend group yelled that they were down. I remember trying to protest, saying drunk driving was dangerous, but they all called me a sissy and started dragging me with them by force. The 7 of us crammed into the car, and our drunkest friend thought it would be funny if he was the one to get behind the wheel. As the smallest, I was chosen to be put into the boot, but as I was being literally shoved inside the booth, my phone rang. I managed to get my friend's hands off of me long enough to pick up, and when I did, I heard my mom crying. She begged me to come home now, saying she just found my sister hanging in her room having taken her own life. My jaw dropped, and I barely managed to get out a "I'll be right there" before hanging up. I proceeded to animalistically tear my friends off of me, and I sprinted the entire 3 miles home. My mom and I just held each other all night, crying about how my little sister was really gone. And then, the very next day, after I had long forgotten about my friend's plans to go on the late-night drive, I saw the news, plastered on it, the faces of my friends. They had been going 135 miles per hour and crashed into a car with a family of 5 inside. Everyone involved in the collision passed away. The very...
Yeah. Yes. No, I didn't. I didn't. I live streamed 2 days ago with you.
I know. On Wednesday.
Oh, the recoil on this goddamn gun I'm using is insane. Let's go, Sun. We're gonna have to hit it quick though. 3, 2, 1. Jump, come, jump. Why? I'm dead.
I can't.
Alright, hold on. Let's hang up. Let's talk on. Oh,
Game freaking won't let me.
what the? Callan, what is happening? Callan, you're dead. I'm dead, though. Oh my god. Callan. come down on me. You're dead. You're dead. Do not come down. Bro, now I only have like 2 minutes of game time, bro. Look, can you play at like 8 or something?
I can play all day.
Mine.
Sorry.
It's on your face. I'm dead. I'm dead. How in the am I not dead? I literally just jumped off a bridge and I'm still not dead.
Wanna be dead?
The f is this? Why is my... What the hell?
I'm on a hunting rifle.
How are you all... How are you all the way over there?
How aren't you? How aren't you? I'm freaking normal human being. Freaking.
Ah, why can't I jump?
After my question is, how aren't you?
Timothy's! I'm going for him.
I was gonna get killed by it. They are okay. They're not good.
I can't build right now. Like my builds, for some reason, they're going in a different angle. Timothy! 2 Timothys! I'm dead. Watch out. Run. Run. Do not come over here. What the f are you doing, Callan? I'm dipping. I'm going upstairs. I'm dead. What the heck? Alright, ready up, ready up. We have to. You can't? Oh my god. Well, I'm not gonna waste my goddamn time in your party. Why can't you ready up? Oh my fucking god.
Okay, now I can.
Okay, good. Hurry up.
Very worst part is that the car my friends were in reportedly caught on fire upon impact, which meant that if I was in the boot like I was originally supposed to be, I would have had no escape the flames. That's when I realized, had my sister not taken her own life that night, I would have been burned alive. How did life hit you with a 1-2? I was at a party in my sophomore year.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay.
Can you hear me on my mic?
No, I
My husband's mistress sent me her ultrasound and tagged me in her baby shower invitation. But they don't know that my son will inherit everything, and their affair baby will inherit nothing. My name is Amelie, and I have a 5-year-old son. My ex-husband cheated on me with his coworker Bethany while I was 2 months pregnant with our second child. I miscarried because my ex left the house to be with her. Then I found out that Bethany was going to have his child. It's been 2 years since it was born. The mistress would send me photos of her ultrasounds after I miscarried, either to me or to my family. In the first envelope, she sent a letter full of the nastiest things about me, my son, and my miscarried baby. She'd even tagged me on social media on an account I didn't know about. It was an invitation to her baby shower. She has done plenty of disgusting and hurtful things to me regarding my miscarried baby. My mother-in-law has been supportive of me and has had nothing to do with my ex or his mistress and their child.
Alright, I'm going to
I saw the
Alright, I can hear you on your mic now.
No, I'm going. Why are you levitating?
I'm not.
Okay. Sigma, Sigma on the wall. Who's the Sigma-diest of them all?
What time is it? Cal, what time is it?
4:52.
Oh my god, bro. I almost have to be done. I can play a little bit later. Maybe. I'm dead. There's this kid with the crown and he has a gun and I don't. Never mind. Run, Talon, run. How in the heck did I not hit all of them?
I adore my in-laws and we're extremely close. My MIL and my parents are the best of friends. She loves me and her grandson.
There's no way you just got that. That is so fast.
It's Cap. Look at this.
I saw it.
Whoa.
Who killed you?
Actually, I'll give you it if you want it.
Yes, I really do.
Heal me real quick.
Give me it.
Wait.
Alright, Callan.
I am.
Hey, Callan!
I dropped it.
Then you picked it up! Bro, give me it!
Why did you freaking steal a car?
Bro, you're about to lag out, so
None.
give me it. Bro!
Come on, it's not that deep.
Yes, it is, because I don't have a shotgun.
What?
I don't have a shotgun.
There's one right here, so.
That one sucks. You said you would give me.
Bro, do you have a shotgun?
Yes, I do, but it sucks.
Yeah. If you... Okay. There, I'll give you the reboot if you... Okay. I'm gonna go stop. Okay, the Timmy's gonna go take it. The Timmy's at my car, so.
I'm dead.
the teeth right out where you killed.
Found that out like 2 minutes ago. Alright, ready up. 1, 2.
Son more than anything. This infuriates my ex-husband's affair partner because my in-laws cut contact with them straight away after they learned about the affair. Bethany was jealous that her child would never know the love of grandparents. At least her son has a father. This brings us to the problem. Unfortunately, my Emile has been very ill for a while, and so she's updated her will. My
You
ex-husband
went
was
so
an only
far
child,
away
so he
from
would
me
get
when I was
everything.
about
But
to
now my
drop
son
it.
will inherit her house, villa, and money. I also will receive a large portion of her money and all of her belongings. Until my son turns 18, it will be in my trust. If I pass before that, my parents will take care of it. They do not know this. I've tried talking to my MIL why. Turns out that she's had her whole childhood ruined because her father made his affair children his top priority. This is why she wants nothing to do with it or her son. He knows that she went through so much because of cheaters, yet he decided to do the same to her. The thing is, once they caught wind of her being ill, my ex-husband begged for forgiveness. The mistress started being nice towards her and forced her to be around his baby. My mother-in-law is bedbound, and she says she wants to leave with a bang, so she'll endure this. I haven't encouraged her to do anything, and this is her choice alone.
Oh, I need to tell you the
They want her money, and her son thinks he is still included in the will. He also thinks his child will now be acknowledged by his grandmother and will also receive money. Now, my MIL hasn't said she's forgiven them. She despises her son and his mistress for tearing apart our family. She wants to reward those who deserve it and get revenge in one go. The mistress keeps on hinting about how her...
Have you ever seen a real-life plot twist so unpredictable you literally fell out of your chair in disbelief? I was hanging out with my friend Gary and his girlfriend Trish when all of a sudden Gary looked at his phone and completely flipped out. He jumped up and shoved his phone in Trish's face, screaming, "Why is my brother texting me that you two slept together?" I damn near spat my drink out and just leaned back on the couch ready to observe all this tea. I saw Trish's face get red, and before I knew it, tears were streaming down her face. She was calling it a dumb mistake and promised...
Yeah. Sunburn. Callan. Callan.
Asher.
What?
Asher. Asher.
What?
Asher.
You keep saying my name.
Asher.
Asher. I'm going
Oh, I couldn't hear you.
Oh. You keep saying my name.
I couldn't hear you. Asher.
What?
I couldn't hear you.
You keep saying my name.
I couldn't hear you. What the?
I
couldn't hear you.
Callan, something is lagging with your stream.
But what the? I couldn't hear you. What do you mean? I mean, you're almost dead?
Your stream is lagging out like crazy.
Mine?
Yes, like I'm talking and then I hear it on the screen 2 seconds later. No, this kid must have turned me on. Count run.
Promising it meant nothing, but right as she was in the middle of her apology, there was a knock at the door. Gary immediately leaped up. "Oh yeah, by the way, Trish, I told my brother to come over, and y'all better..."
After I'm printing all of the freaking little trinkets.
Alright, bet.
After the fact that I pulled whatever a blue gun, that gun from a freaking regular chest is crazy. Asher, you just have to give the chest some love. Yeah. Please don't play with that.
Callan, there's this
Dang
kid
it.
on me. There's
freaking-
2 kids on me and I'm really scared. Help me, please.
I got another of the. Did you just see how high I went?
Yes. I'm dead. Run! Callan, get out of there! Bro, what are you doing?
Explain everything and give me a great
But I
goddamn
was
reason
in
not to
there
kick both
first,
of you out of
and
my
then
life
you
forever.
came and joined.
Yeah, you have shockwaves, right?
No, I didn't.
With that, he went to the door and the 2 of them came back a minute later. Once Gary's brother saw me, he asked, "The hell is she doing here?" My heart stopped and I was about to apologize and leave when Gary spoke up. "Ain't nothing wrong with her being here. Whatever you gotta say, you can say in front of her." Gary sighed. And I sat back down, thanking the gods I was getting to continue seeing this all go down. "So, explain," Gary
After I
said. His
used
brother
my
looked around and then
shockwaves to
responded,
get
"You know
over
what,
to
man?
you."
You want honesty. Fine. I'm tired of it all. I'm tired of all the lies. I'm tired of lying to you. I'm tired of lying to her, and I'm tired of you lying to her." As soon as he said this, I saw a whitewashed look spread across Gary's face. "What does he mean?" Trish asked Gary. "What do you mean?" she asked again, this time turning to Gary's brother. Gary's brother was looking straight at Gary, and he told Trish, "The reason I slept with you wasn't because I wanted to. No, I don't sleep with success. I did it because I was getting even." "What were you getting even about?" Trish asked, once again borderline crying. Gary's brother then looked at her, then at him, and finally said, "I slept with you because Gary slept with my wife. You could have heard a pin drop in that room," and my jaw dropped watching this all go down. And then, just as Trish heard this and started crying, Gary and his brother walked over towards each other. And before I knew it, they shook hands and embraced in a long hug. Trish left the house ASAP, and I just sat there in
Asher,
pure
how
disbelief at what I
much
had just seen.
longer
Have
do
you
you
ever
have?
seen a real-life plot
Like 10 minutes probably.
It's 5:03.
After accidentally killing his friend on a Black Ops mission in Russia, Peter tries to return home, but Logan offers him a shot at redemption. They embark on another mission where Spider-Man punches Dynamo so hard his neck snapped in half, killing him instantly. However, they decide to continue the mission and kill the other mutant when Wolverine impales her. They end up rescuing the hostage. Alex, and Spider-Man decides to stay in Europe to train under Nebo and Wolverine. Peter
Alright, let's go kill the towers. I call clock towers. Oh, jump, jump, jump. Beam, 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 beam. Oh god. I'm dead, I'm actually dead. Beam, 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 beam. Beam, beam. Okay, here and here. Oh my god, Grayson just got on Fortnite.
Good job, Grayson.
Good job. No, I'm dead now.
Oh, no, I told him good job.
Why? Okay, I think he got off now.
Because there's nothing wrong about it.
No, my internet goes
Why?
down.
The frick? How would Grayson use your internet?
Who are you?
How would Grayson freaking use your internet?
Because he's using he's not using my internet, he's using the entire house's internet.
Bro! Freaking spams!
I thought you
Right at my mark, don't land it.
I thought you agreed with me, Callan.
What?
We used to joke. Never.
I didn't know it was your brother. I thought it was T-White.
No. dipping.
I'm gulping.
I'm dead.
I'm sucking you.
Oh, stupid third partier.
Peter's skills and senses were sharpened, and he could sense things minutes before they happened. He was even challenged by Black Widow, but
All I
easily
freaking do
defeated
is
her
third
as
party.
if a warrior was fighting a child. The trio continues their Black Ops missions, taking down entire companies and corrupt government
All they
officials.
do.
The Russians
They
target
don't
them
know.
relentlessly.
They don't know how to not freaking third party.
Literally.
But that's freaking all they do for their life. God's sakes. For God's sakes. Freaking stop spamming.
Literally. They need to learn how to.
I opened up every single chest here.
Cool.
You idiot! I wanted those!
You did?
Give it back!
You're such a crybaby.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
I'm just kidding. Callan, where are you going? Callan.
The opposite way of you.
Okay. What the? I'm dead.
Cool. This map is lying so... The Fortnite map is lying so hard. It says there's some trees over by me, but like... I'm not sure about that, like... Right here, there said there's a tree, but there's not. Cool. Look, my mark's floating.
And Peter, fed up, kills more in retaliation, which causes
I'm gonna die!
Drop me a weapon, I can actually kill them.
There's weapons in the barn.
I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Run. Okay, good job.
Asher, I call supply.
How about we split it, because I have nothing but an AR. Let's see what's in it. Okay, I want to get this shotgun. And you just fucking took it, thank you.
I want the impulse.
Nope.
I want the impulse grenade.
You took my shotgun, so no.
I want the impulse grenade. I did not freaking take your shotgun.
Yes, I said I call shotgun, and then you just fucking took it.
I didn't take your shotgun.
Yeah.
Where's your shotgun?
You did. I said I call shotgun. Next thing you know, you have the shotgun.
For the real Slime Shady, please stand up. I repeat, for the real Slime Shady, please stand up. No. For the real Slime Shady, please stand up. I repeat, will the real Slime Shady please stand up?
No.
For the real piece of dog poop, please stand up. I repeat, for the real piece of dog poop, please stand up. We're gonna have a problem here. About how bad your grades are. I told you, if you have bad grades, no Fortnite. You're playing Fortnite! Yes.
I'm just gonna camp in this building. You wanna camp with me?
Asher, what are you doing building? Not where you freaking belong. And play Fortnite.
Yes. It says you're dead.
Where do you get dead from?
This is like my last match.
Great! Asher, I see where you get dead from!
I'm dead.
That's me! Speaking more. Build a cone over it so you couldn't freaking come back and res me. You're gonna trap me like
I have to
all
go to
my
Bash
way
One.
down. Bro! If you didn't have basketball, could you play longer?
Yes. Alright, I'm just gonna
Why aren't you moving?
Because I'm like, I'm dead.
Dead.
Well, we play third. Okay, I gotta go to bathroom.